Okay, so this morning is quiche day. I decided to make one of those. Today is the hubby's birthday. He asked for something special, which I'm going to fix, but I wanted to make a quiche too. So I wanted to show you what ingredients I have together. Okay, first thing I did is I pulled out one of my cast iron pans. This is more like a pie pan, but it'll work just fine for this, for the amount I want to make. And then I got my ingredients out. So we got some garlic, some chopped onions, some broccoli. Back here we have some Roma tomatoes that I've taken the seeds out of the inside and all the juice and stuff. This is just the meat of the tomato. Some red and green peppers, some mushrooms, some spinach, some avocado oil, salt and pepper. And we're getting ready to cook. Okay, so I've got the garlic and the onions in my skillet here, seasoned with some salt and pepper so it'll start to sweat. In the meantime, I got my egg mixture ready, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so I got a bowl, and I put in 2 whole eggs, about 240 grams of a egg substitute, some salt, Himalayan Sea Salt, some pepper, some garlic, and that's going to be our mix. And also some tri-blend type cheese that I'm going to mix in after the vegetables are done. Okay, kids, so here where we are so far, we got the onions and the garlic and the peppers, the different colors peppers, and some broccoli in, because those are the harder vegetables it takes to cook. And it's starting to smell really good. We're getting ready to put the tomatoes in and let them get softened up. The last things we'll put in will be the mushrooms and the spinach. And we'll see how this looks in a bit. It's looking and smelling great, though. Okay, so now we're going to put the last 2 ingredients in, let them cook just for a little bit, and then we're going to add the eggs and prep that to go into the oven. So let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. Looking great. Everything is wonderful. We're going to put the mushrooms in and the spinach in, and you're going like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of vegetables, but it'll marry really well with the eggs that we're going to have. It'll be a big pot of wonderful stuff to eat. Be full of vitamins and nutrition, and anybody that's trying to get their vegetables in for the day, serving of this will help out a lot. So I'm going to let that cook just for a little bit, and put my lid back on and let that cook just for a tiny bit or so, a few minutes or so, add the eggs, and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I've got all the vegetables in them, and I know some people are going like, I don't like broccoli. That's fine, I get it. I don't like peppers, I get it. This is what we like. This is what my husband and I like. We like lots of vegetables loaded up into our food. So this is what we like. You take out and add to whatever you want. We're going to add the eggs here in a short, and then we're going to put it in the oven. I've got the oven preheated to 350, so it's going to go in there, and I've already added about a half a cup or so, a generous half cup of the shredded tri-type cheeses to it. So it's getting ready for the oven. We'll show you that here in a minute. Okay, so I've got the egg and cheese mixture in with all of our vegetables. It's in the pan. I've turned the oven on. I turned the stovetop off, and I'm getting ready to pop it in the oven for, it's probably going to take a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes or so for it to be done. But we'll see what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. But this is what it looks like before it comes out. Here we go. That's what she looks like before we go in the oven, and we'll take a look and see how pretty it looks when it comes out. Okay, I just popped it out of the oven to take a look and see what it looks like and if it's done. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. There she is. And as you can tell, it's got a couple air bubbles in it, but the knife is coming out clean. So we're just going to set this aside and let it rest for a little bit while the rest of breakfast is cooking. Okay, so there you got it. That's a serving. Doesn't that look beautiful? You can put more cheese on top of it if you want to. But I think I'm going to eat it just like it is. Hope you enjoy. Thanks, family, for putting up with all this stuff and helping me learn through the years of how to make some good food and putting up with my ricochet biscuits and frisbee pancakes. Love you all.